Let's talk about Patrick Mahomes, the man who's basically rolling in money with every touchdown he throws. If you're wondering how someone spends $500 million, yes, $503 million to be exact, stick around, because we're about to take you on a wild ride through some of the most outrageously expensive things Patrick Mahomes owns. Let's kick things off with the contract that rocked the NFL world. Back in 2020, Mahomes signed a 10-year deal worth $503 million. That is $500 million. For perspective, if you try to spend just $1 million a day, it would take you nearly a year and a half to blow through that. No pressure, guys. And that's just the contract. We haven't even started on his investments yet. For instance, he's a part owner of the Kansas City Royals because apparently winning Super Bowls isn't enough for him. The man's out here trying to dominate every sport he touches. Why not? When you're the face of Kansas City, you might as well own a piece of it, right? Of course, when you've got a $500 million contract, you need a crib to match. Or in Mahomes' case, cribs. It all started back in December 2017 when he snagged his first real estate win, a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom condo in Kansas City. Originally listed at $475,000, Mahomes haggled like a seasoned pro and got the 1,800 square foot condo for just $350,000, a cool $125,000 off the asking price. The condo has granite countertops, California closets, and a wood-burning fireplace. Plus, it's the only unit with a roof deck and a 2-car garage, which is probably where he parks his MVP trophies. He briefly put it up for sale in 2019, but later changed his mind, probably realizing that the rooftop deck and 2-car garage combo was too sweet to give up just yet. Then came the upgrade. In January 2019, Mahomes stepped up his game and purchased a $1.8 million mansion in Kansas City. Forget about humble ranches though, this baby spans over 4,300 square feet and sits on 1.4 acres of land, making it a touchdown in the world of real estate. The primary bedroom alone takes up 1,250 square feet, because why wouldn't you want a bedroom that's bigger than most apartments? It's got a chef's kitchen, a home office, a rose garden, and a hot tub. The house, built in 1953, has had $500,000 worth of updates, making it worth around $2.23 million today. Not bad for a guy who wasn't even born when the house was built. Not one to rest on his laurels, Mahomes made another power move in March 2020, snapping up a 4-bedroom, 7-bathroom mansion in Texas from the estate of Andrew Kissinger III, former San Diego Charger and CEO of Countrywide Home Loans. Listed at $4.26 million, Mahomes pulled a fast one and got it for $3.37 million, nearly $900,000 off. This off-season pad is located in the exclusive Westlake community and also offers unlimited views of the Vaquero golf course. You can bet this mansion has seen some wild off-season celebrations. Today, this Texas mansion is worth around $5.5 million, but that's just Patrick Mahomes, winning on and off the field, one property at a time. And just when you think he's maxed out his real estate game, Mahomes pulls another flex. In September 2020, Mahomes secretly scooped up 8 acres of vacant land in Belton, Missouri, about 30 minutes from Kansas City. The exact price remains a mystery, but considering Mahomes' track record for getting deals, he likely paid less than the initial $400,000 asking price. In true Mahomes fashion, he turned that land into an all-out sports paradise by 2021. The guy added a pool, a private pond, a par 3 golf course, and a 50-yard football field. That's right, Mahomes has his own field, complete with his logo and his name in the end zone. Total value as of today is more than $1 million. Talk about home field advantage. Let's not forget Mahomes' love for flying high, literally. So much so that some have accused him of trying to single-handedly take down the planet. Why? Well, he dropped a casual $20 million on a Challenger 350 private jet. But that's not just it. He has also invested in a private airline called AirShare. And that means that besides having his own jet, he's got access to 50 more jets whenever he feels like a quick trip to the grocery store in Paris. Anytime, anywhere, he can summon a jet like it's an Uber. And the complaints about the CO2 emissions? Please. Do you think he can hear the environmental complaints over the roar of those jet engines? But the aircraft investment is just scratching the surface, as he and his wife are known to have invested in many businesses over the years. The man got his own museum, the Museum of Mahomes, where the art on display is NFTs. These digital doodads are in the $30,000 range, with one going for a whopping $245,000. And get this, within 15 minutes of opening the museum, the entire collection sold out, raising $3.7 million for charity. I guess when you're Patrick Mahomes, even your virtual art flies off the shelves faster than his game day passes. And you also have the money to indulge in your addictions, no matter how laughable they are. For Patrick, his addiction is nothing you'd expect on a normal day from the quarterback: ketchup. Yes, ketchup. Not a joke. Patrick Mahomes loves ketchup so much, we believe he puts it on everything. And when you've got $500 million, that kind of love for condiments goes beyond just buying bottles from the grocery store. He's simply opened his very own Whataburger restaurant in Kansas City, famous for, you guessed it, their ketchup. On opening day, fans lined up for miles, causing such chaos and traffic jams that the police had to step in. That's right, Patrick Mahomes caused a ketchup-related traffic jam. When Mahomes isn't throwing game-winning passes, he's probably behind one of his impressive wheels. And we need to switch gears for this one. You see, after winning the Pro Bowl MVP in 2019, he took home a Genesis G70, worth about $35,000, but he was just getting started. For his daughter's first birthday, he bought her a Lamborghini Urus because nothing says happy first birthday like luxury. Well, the mini kid version from Amazon for about $180. He then got the real thing for himself too, for the bargain price of $200,000. Daddy-daughter matching Lambos? Classic. This beast of a car can hit 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds. He also flexes with a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, which typically starts at $330,000, but after adding some custom touches to his taste, his version probably costs around $500,000. For Mother's Day, he went all out and bought his wife Brittany a dark red Ferrari F8 Tributo. And because everything's better in pairs, he got a dark gray one for himself. Total price tag? $700,000. Finally, rounding out the fleet is an Infiniti Q60, a steal at $50,000. Altogether, Mahomes' car collection is worth about $1.5 million. With that kind of garage, it's safe to say if the NFL doesn't work out, he could always start an Uber service for billionaires. Of course, Mahomes doesn't enjoy the high life alone. His wife Brittany is right there by his side, and she's been right there from their high school days. Brittany isn't just some NFL wife riding the wave. She's an entrepreneur and fitness mogul, and the co-owner of the Kansas City Current, a professional women's soccer team, and runs her own fitness company, Brittany Lynn Fitness. In August 2020, Patrick popped the question with a 10-carat emerald-cut diamond ring, complete with diamonds around the entire band, which set him back $800,000. And in March 2022, the couple tied the knot in Hawaii. And let's not forget about Mahomes' bromance with Travis Kelce. These two are the Batman and Robin of football. Off the field, Kelce and Mahomes have been spotted together at various high-end events, living their best lives. Recently, Patrick's crew got a little more star-studded with Taylor Swift joining the mix. Between Mahomes and Kelce's bromance and Taylor's romance with Kelce, they are gradually gaining to just be the hottest ticket in football and pop culture. I mean, we know Swift's influence alone could probably make Patrick's jersey sales skyrocket higher than they already are. It's the NFL pop culture crossover we never saw coming, but are we here for it? But can we even talk about Mahomes without mentioning his exotic wardrobe? Apart from his numerous collections, the man is like a walking billboard for Louis Vuitton, with his outfits ranging anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 per appearance. Whether he's stepping out for a post-game interview or attending a high-profile event, Mahomes looks like he's ready to hit the runway. And then there's the bling. Mahomes already has 3 Super Bowl rings, and the guy's not even 30 yet. The 3 rings, decked out with over 600 diamonds, are worth over $40,000 a piece. The man's rocking the kind of bling that could double as a down payment on a house. At this rate, if he keeps winning, he'll need a custom vault just to store his rings. And then there's his watch collection, which is a timepiece fanatic's dream. He's got the $30,000 Rolex GMT Master 2, the Rolex Yacht Master 2, and an Omega Seamaster Aqua made entirely of gold for $36,000. When he visited the White House after winning the Super Bowl, our man showed up with a presidential Rolex Daytona covered in diamonds, rubies, and sapphires worth a mind-boggling $600,000. Imagine out-blinging the actual president. But we don't fault him. When you've got Super Bowl rings on your fingers, you might as well have a watch of similar value to match, right? And don't get me started on his shoe collection. It's rumored to be so massive, he bought an entire house just for the closet space. Ariana Grande saying, "I bought a crib just for the closet." But Patrick Mahomes lives it. With a collection worth over $50,000, including his beloved Yeezy Triple Black 750s, this guy knows how to step out in style. Literally. And now for the $1 million question, or should I say $500 million question. Is Mahomes on track to become the GOAT? With 3 Super Bowl rings already and no signs of slowing down, a lot of people believe that he's well on his way to giving Tom Brady a run for his money. Some might argue that he's got the strongest arm in the NFL history, while others point to his insane football IQ and ability to make impossible plays look like child's play. Either way, Mahomes is setting records and breaking hearts of opposing defenses every season. So what's next? Maybe a $1 billion deal? Or how about a Super Bowl dynasty? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. Patrick Mahomes is only getting started.